about you. 1 plus 1 ain't always 2. When you learn the stuff every day, taking me round and round this London Bridge, just falling down, destructive in every way, every way. We don't need it, 'cause you go and speak your mind, you speak your mind, honey. We don't need it. You have to be with your kind and make lots of money. If you have structured payments, but you need cash now, what you gonna do, y'all? You better call. You better call. You better call. You better call. You better call JG when we're 877 877 877 cash now. Oh, come now. Y'all, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. A hoe got a late start, but she is here. It's your girl, Allie A. You're tuning into a brand new episode of Two Hoes and a Console. Please like, follow, share if you care, because a hoe's trying to grow. What'd I tell y'all? What did I tell you? We had this conversation Monday. Were you taking notes? Were you listening? Did you catch what I said? Because I said what I said. What I said. What I said. What did I say? I said two things. I definitely said that next week would be your absolute last opportunity to potentially do a pre-order. But what would we continue to do? We would continue to check this week. The 3 big days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, between when? 9 a.m. to 12 noon Pacific. That's 12 to 3 Eastern. What happened? Listen, I'm not even an Xbox person. Okay, we're going to start with Xbox. PS5 pre-orders for a certain retailer dropped today. Randomly. No one knew anything. No one knew nothing. It just randomly fell out of the freaking sky for PS5 pre-orders. Randomly fell out of the sky. There will be another opportunity to order later this week from a retailer whose name rhymes with my oh my. A retailer whose name rhymes with cherry pie. A retailer whose name rhymes with I don't care if you're straight, gay, or bi. Shout out to Rose War V. I did that for that hoe. Best Buy. We're going to talk about Xbox for a moment. We're going to catch up on PS5 stuff. I just have to get the Xbox shenanigans out of the way. And FYI, we are currently live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Feel free to participate in chat. I will make sure to differentiate between the two for whoever's watching on planet frickin' Earth. Because I said it Monday, but I've been saying it for weeks. I've been giving you the juice. Have you been drinking? So, just to get the Xbox news out of the way, Xbox, Microsoft didn't tell nobody nothing, which is why you have to keep these tabs fresh. Bookmarked, fresh, however you want to do it. Xbox had pre-orders today available at Best Buy. And I have to give credit when credit's due, excuse me. Best Buy did the best that they could do for the current climate and situation that we're in. Again, apologies in advance. I'm handling a cough drop because I've been screaming and hollering all day today. Shadow on Twitch, I want to say I got your donation to the channel. Thank you so very much. Very appreciative. It will 1,000% go to the 25 days of a Black Hole Christmas, Black Santa edition. Definitely giving away a PS5 game to one lucky viewer and subscriber and follower. So appreciate you very much. And yes, the information to donate to the channel is in the video descriptions on both Twitch and YouTube. It is never required because a hoe is nuts. I've got the setup. I'm going to do it regardless. Everything just goes towards making your quality of life and making your experience better. But I'm not homeless and I don't have COVID, so I am blessed and highly favored. Xbox had pre-orders today. Now, I am not team Xbox, but what I am is team get your console at manufacturer suggested retail pricing. That is the team I rep.
I don't care if it's PlayStation or Xbox. I'm a Sony pony. So Xbox is not my jam. But if you think about the slice of the console pie, Xbox got a small sliver. So if you were able to take advantage of pre-ordering that Xbox, congratulations. You are in a smaller percentage of people who ended up securing a PS5 pre-order. Now, Microsoft didn't say hootenanny patootenanny about nothing. Also, let's not forget, Xbox comes out 2 days before PlayStation. Do you know how much of a week that's gonna suck for retailers? GameStop employees, Best Buy employees, Target employees, Walmart employees. That's gonna suck. And not only is it gonna suck the week of launch, it's gonna suck for the rest of the calendar year. Really, it's gonna suck for the next 6 to 9 months, but it's especially gonna suck for the remainder of this quarter. I even attempted to pre-order an Xbox console. Now you're sitting here like, Allie? You order an Xbox? Let's be like Juvenile and back that ass up. Shadow on Twitch, PS5 full of poo-too. We're gonna get on the poo-poo of PlayStation. Again, I give Sony when credit is due. This pre-order bonanza, I'm telling you, it's like the wild, wild west out here. I feel like a black female Wyatt Earp out here running and gunning in freaking Tombstone just trying to fight off the bandits, I swear to God. So, I wanted to see personally for myself if the pre-order experience for the Xbox was going to be just as much of a clam sham as the pre-order experience was for PlayStation. Now, I will say, when I secured my PS5 pre-order, I secured it at Best Buy, but don't get that ish twisted. It was 7 hours of this. You want to talk about dexterity issues? You want to talk about what's the carpal tunnel? Okay, it was a lot of putting in the cart, deleting it from the cart, going back to the description page, trying to hit pre-order. It's saying it's unavailable, clicking pre-order for 50 minutes. Then it's back in the cart, trying to get to logging in. It won't let me log in, trying to select a store to pick up. It won't let me select a store. Then it removes it from the cart. You got to go back. It was 7 hours of battling. And at about 1:30 something in the morning, the checkout completed and the order has it canceled. Thankful to the video game gods above. Okay. So, Lone Frost on Twitch, so use a game. Look, listen. Who gonna play Xbox with me? What did Keith Sweat say? Nobody. I don't care if it's Xbox 1, 2, or 3. Nobody. You won't catch an Xbox under my Christmas tree. Nobody, baby. No, that's not what I'm saying. So, and I will explain this. I attempted to get the Xbox. I know my ABCs, but damn it, what's the one that's $2.99? S. Godly. Okay. I attempted to check out an Xbox Series S, the $2.99 one, the Lenovo basic, Dell basic, Acer basic ass basic PC one. Because I was like, okay, a Switch is $2.99, right? And we talked about this last month, right? When we talked about the pie of the current gen consoles. PlayStation 4, there are at least 110 million PS4 owners around the world, okay? Nintendo Switch has about 60 million console owners. Xbox had a smidge over 40. So if PlayStation owners are going 2.5 to almost 3x of an Xbox owner, I feel bad for the Xbox loyalists. Because we all know what the Xbox Series S and X are. They're mini fridges. Okay. I need something to keep my White Claw cold. Cool32, the gamer on YouTube, you crazy. Yeah, that's what my therapist said. And she still charges by the hour. I appreciate you tuning in. She loved TJ on YouTube. I also appreciate you tuning in. But I'm going to show you what happened, right? Because again, it's none of my business what your hustle is, right? If you're one of those mofos trying to list consoles on eBay for $10,000, you can kiss my entire fanny. Okay, there's a lot of fanny too, so it gets to kissing. If you're a real gamer out here making ends meet, saving your money, trying to get a console at retail price, or worst case scenario, you save an extra $200 or something and you want to get it and have it under your Christmas tree for Christmas morning, you got to pay $200 over MSRP to somebody who doesn't even know where the power button is. I respect that as well. I just don't respect these lame-ass mofos out here thinking they're trying to nickel and dime mofos when that's not the case. I'm going to see if I can share my screen here. I'm just trying to make sure I have the right tab open so you all can see what my morning was like. Allie, if you don't shrink your big ass head, I'm gonna shrink. I'm gonna shrink it and I'm gonna move me. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Let's put you up here, ho. Let's put you up here, ho. There we go. Much better. So, the Series S that I attempted to pre-order, what was happening is that you would see this yellow button. Now, I know this is the Series X. We're going to talk about the Series X in a moment. You would see this button here, okay? And then Best Buy did something I thought was extremely clever. And I'm a humble hoe. I give credit when credit is due. If you clicked pre-order and it didn't go to your cart, there was this little blurb pop-up that said, please wait. And it had this gray scrolling type of continuous bar, if you will. And it showed, this little pop-up would show up that says, hey, this is really a popular item. We're trying to make sure it's one per billing address, which is the way it should be. We're trying to make sure this is one per billing address. When we have a refresh, we're going to let you hit this pre-order button again. But try your best to check out as quick as possible. So the Series S sold out immediately. I wasn't even able to try to get the item in my cart. Like, the item would not even go in the cart whatsoever. But I give respect to Best Buy for updating their pre-order process. Every other company should take note. Now, I know Walmart won't do it. Walmart has the billions to do it. They have the infrastructure to do it. Same as Target. There's absolutely no excuse when you are a publicly traded organization to not have a seamless process like this. And it's just, if you're supposed to win, you win. And if you don't win, then you don't win this round. But I was clicking the pre-order button, and when I would click the pre-order button, this would pop up. Right? This item's popular right now. Due to high demand, we've added an extra step in the process to spread out our inventory. Scroll back down to the button and try again. So literally it was just a, hey, whoever is able to get checkout in the cart first. And the bots weren't able to win because they did it by billing address. We're giving Best Buy the State of the Union applause. Yeah! 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 I respect this. I respect this very much. Very, 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 very much. This is very humbling for me to see. Because let's be very clear. Best Buy could have had this round of pre-orders 2 weeks ago. In the words of the great Nene Leakes, I said what I said. They could have had this 2 weeks ago. Hell, they could have had it 3 weeks ago. But what did they do? They took the time to work with their developers to fix the infrastructure of the pre-order process on their website. And even though folks, let's be clear, a lot of folks weren't able to get an Xbox this round. A lot of folks did. A lot of folks did. A lot of folks said they checked out in 5 minutes. It was that seamless. I give credit when credit is due. I give credit to you, Best Buy, for this. I also give credit to Best Buy because right now they have their extended holiday return policy where you buy something between now and the end of the year, you got until the 16th of January to return it. That's why I mess with Best Buy. I know everybody's got their favorites. Some people GameStop, some people Target, some people Walmart. I'm a Best Buy hoe, so you know. And no, they don't sponsor this channel. Not yet. Shadow on Twitch. My grandma thought it was a subwoofer for her car. Listen. You better let Granny thump. You better let Granny thump a dump dump, okay? Listen, I'm all about the bass, no trouble. Do not get it twisted. She loves TJ on YouTube. When do you think they're honestly going to be back in stock? Okay. So, I'm going to stay on Xbox for a moment. Because, again, I like to have my PlayStation section as my PlayStation section. That is the next section we are going to because I am a Sony pony. I would say, remember, we're talking about the whole pie, right? If Sony is 60% of the console war pie, and Nintendo is 30% of the console war pie, and Microsoft's got this little 10%. It's gonna be hard. And two, you have to remember, they launch November 10th. That is we're now less than 3 weeks until, it was 3 weeks from yesterday, actually. Oh man, honest to God, you know, I might say next week. I've really been telling people, like, November is the month of preparation, as in, like, we know we're going to hit the iceberg. Can we at least blow up the flotation devices before we hit the iceberg, right? And October is the month of chaos. We've already established that since mid-September when this first debacle happened. If you don't see it by Halloween weekend, you're not going to get one until launch. But I would say the same thing that I'm saying for PlayStation owners. It's just, it's going to be much harder, right? Like if a major Best Buy retailer who does tens of millions in revenue a week, in like a major metro area, maybe like a Southern California, you know, maybe a Chicagoland, an Atlanta, a Miami, a Houston, those types of areas, you're going to be looking at maybe between 20 to 30 PS5s available for purchase launch day that don't have a pre-order tied to them. I would cut that down in 2/3. So if I'm saying 20 to 30 PS5s per Best Buy, if you're lucky, you're not going to have more than 5 to 10 total of Xboxes. You're not. It's just it's something where Microsoft understands where they lie. And they're branching on to new horizons. Remember, Xbox is trying to be the console that doesn't need to be a console, okay? If I needed a flower stand, I would buy a freaking flower stand. I don't need a $500 flower stand. I can go to Michael's and get a $5 flower stand, and guess what? It still holds up my damn flowers. Lone Frost on Twitch, that's my job. Lone Frost snitched on themselves. Working for the man. Turn on the fun, Best Buy. It's gonna be nuts. Now, in terms of PlayStation, let's talk about PlayStation again. Shout out to anybody who secured their Xbox pre-order. Okay. Shout out to it's the same, Two Hoes and a Console on Twitch. I will put the link in there for you as well. I don't and please feel free to follow on Twitch. I'm trying to hit 50 followers by the PS5 launch. I'm gonna be doing a 25 days of Black Santa Ho Christmas giveaway, and that's all I want for Christmas is just to be able to get to Twitch affiliate. So these hoes will get off my back. These hoes are on my back. Why can I buy my PS5? Oh, Lord. I'm gonna write a song, watch me. In terms of PlayStation, please let me know in the chat if you had a GameFly subscription prior to GameFly getting PS5 bundles. Now, thank you, She Love TJ. I appreciate the love and support very much. First of all, why in tarnations, actually scratch, not why, where in tarnations does GameFly end up on the list of priorities to secure a PS5 bundle for pre-order? I'll wait. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate you. I'll wait. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me.
Oh my God. Great to see you.
Tell me. Thank you, TJ from YouTube, for following on Twitch. I appreciate you very much. Tell me. Where in the world does GameFly end up on the list of priorities for PS5 bundle pre-orders? I'll wait. Hello, yes, GameFly? Yes, GameFly. How in the did you secure a PS5 pre-order bundle? You slept with Miles Morales? Oh, he's underage! How could you? How could you do this? How? Tell me. I'm so pissed. I don't think y'all understand how pissed I am. Tell me. Let me move myself back down. How does this happen? Please tell me. PS5 bundle with a GameFly gift certificate. How on God's green earth does this happen? But Amazon is getting their orders canceled? But Target is getting their orders canceled? But Ant Social, which no one had ever heard of Ant Social until the PS5 and Xbox came out, their orders are getting canceled? But the Burger King mascot's over here walking around like shoving a Whopper in your face. You may get one in 2021. And GameFly gets this? I'm so... When this happened, I literally had my tea. I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea drinker. It literally went like this. All down my shirt. I was so freaking pissed off because, first of all, look at the bundle. Okay, now here's my, we're going to get into the banana foo-foo of this GameFly nonsense. But if you take a look at the bundle itself, it's not a bad bundle. I don't see Destruction All-Stars anywhere in this friggin' bundle. Like, Lone Frost knows what I'm talking about. Who's paying $70 for Destruction All-Stars? Nobody. But this is all good. This is all stuff you would need anyway. You're going to need a spare controller. And you're going to need a bomb game to play. Ultimate Launch Edition of Miles Morales. If there's one game you own at start, I would hope to God it's that one. This is not a bad bundle. But look at this. Look at this. With GameFly gift certificate. 9 months of 2 rentals at a time. A $269 value for the lone lonely price of $799.99 plus tax. First of all, please let me know in the comments below if you use GameFly. Please. Because if I mean, this is just me now. This is just me. I thought GameFly was more popular in the PS5 not PS5, the PS3 era, right? Like GameFly, right? So like Netflix was still mailing DVDs at the time. Redbox was popping off, and GameFly was like, okay, we're only gonna focus on, on renting games. But if I needed to rent a game today, I would go to Redbox and do it, right? Like I would just, if there was a game and it's like, well, I don't want to buy it, but I kind of want to play it, I go to Redbox and rent it. Again, that is another benefit of being able to have the physical version of the PS5. You can rent video games. You cannot rent digital. You can't. And sometimes the price point is just, the rent is too damn high. The cost of games is too damn high. But let's be clear. Y'all remember Nintendo 64. Guess how much them cartridges were? $70. I had 2 games for a long ass time. Super Mario 64 and GoldenEye. Shout out to those who love GoldenEye. Where my GoldenEyes at? Where my GoldenEyes at? I had 2 cartridges for God knows how long. Then I had Zelda Ocarina of Time. Then I had Donkey Kong 64. I had Cruis'n USA, which I would rent, and renting turned into owning, right? I would go to Redbox and rent it. You don't need, in this era, you don't need a GameFly subscription. Look at this hogwash here. GameFly, let's keep reading. Because, again, if you secured this bundle, or if you know somebody who secured this bundle, I mean, let a hoe know, okay? I'm giving you permission to slide up in them DMs and let me know. Listen, Cruis'n USA was a weakness of mine. Lone Frost. It was a weakness. It was a weakness. GameFly now has access to PS5 consoles, wanting to make them available to you, our loyal members. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been pre-order Bonanza Wednesday. I swear to God, I feel like I'm in an episode of Gunsmoke. How many people signed up for a Sam's Club membership when they found out Sam's Club had PS5s? Oh, no! Oh, my God. I go to Costco. I don't go to Sam's Club. Even when Sam's Club had it, I was like, I don't trust it. Don't get me wrong. We know Walmart owns Sam's Club, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. This is bologna and cheese with no cheese right here. Let's keep reading, children. Included in this bundle is a Sony PS5 console with disc drive. That is the one I prefer. Get the one that you want. Don't deprive yourself of the next-gen gaming experience trying to hold your bladder to wait for the digital. Just get what you can get. An additional DualSense wireless controller, not the camera. Again, if you're going to give me an accessory, give me an accessory I could use day one. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Launch Edition. That is technically 2 new games. That is 2 games in one. That's a 2-in-1. I likes that. This is where they F you from the rear. And a 9-month GameFly gift certificate, the 2-game Elite Plan. And look at that asterisk. You see that little tiny asterisk? It's like a little zit in the making. It's like a zit in development. They're praying to God that by the time you get to the word elite, you blink and then you just get to the value, right? You see this big ass number, $269.55. But then you see value. Oh, I'm getting a deal. This is a GameFly members only offer. You must be logged into your account to see this offer. If you're having trouble seeing it, please refresh your browser after logging in. Available while supplies last. So, again, as I've said for 1,000 freaking times, if you do not follow Wario64 on Twitter, you're doing it wrong. Shout out to Warrior. Wario. No, a Wario. But here was the caveat. Here's the caveat. People were signing up for 30-day free trials with GameFly, and they had visible access to this bundle. And they pulled a Jim Cramer. Bye. Let me catch up on a few of these chats. Antisocial on Twitch. PS5 triggering. I had that BS in my cart. Hit checkout. It was sold out. Yep. GameStop rep. Shadow on Twitch. GameStop rep told me any PS5 orders from now on out ordered except for December to early January. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If you want a PS5 under the tree for Christmas, you need to go launch day and get it. If you can't secure pre-order. Actually, let me back that ass up. If you want a PS5 in 2020, you need to go launch day and purchase it day one. If you can't secure a pre-order, and that's all I have to say. Antisocial also on Twitch. Costco got PS5, I heard, but you're in Memphis. Okay, Memphis, listen, don't make me go to Tunica. Let me stop. I ain't trying to catch COVID. I'm sure Tunica's breeding with COVID. Cool32 on YouTube. The bots are taking all the consoles. I got mine from Best Buy. It took 4 hours. You see what I mean? Here is the thing, folks, right? I'm going to go back to myself for a moment. Again, I'm not trying to be selfish, but I guess I can. Let's talk about the process. Because the process is going to be important, because I promise you, this is not going to be the last time to pre-order, but the clock is counting down for two things. The clock is counting down for launch day, but the clock is counting down for your last chance to pre-order. So, and as I'm looking over my camera, it's because I'm shopping for a second monitor. Lone Frost, if you think there's going to be a good monitor deal for Black Friday from Best Buy, let me know, because I will be buying one. So apologies in advance. Okay. Let me relocate my head. Cool. I do not care what website you are on. I don't care if it's Walmart. I don't care if it's Target. I don't care if it's Best Buy. I don't care if it's GameStop. If you are on a description page for a console and the pre-order button is clickable, you better click that. You better knock them boots until the button is gray. And even if the button goes gray, refresh the description page and do it all over again. Because as long as the pre-order button is visible and clickable, you got a chance. Remember, I've been telling folks this for weeks. The first half of the battle is getting the console in the cart. The second half of the battle is completing the checkout. If you get the console in the cart, you got a 66% chance of checking it out. But you have to be persistent. You have to be persistent and patient. And a lot of times what happens, right, like we'll use this for an example. Let's say I'm pretending to click pre-order like this, right? Okay. And let's say I get it in the cart, but it won't let me move from the cart to filling out my billing information. You probably have other people in the queue who are also trying to get to billing information, or they are at the page where they're putting in billing information and they're taking too long. So what happens is they fall out of the queue or they give up, right? You won't believe how many more people could have and should have secured an Xbox pre-order, a PlayStation pre-order, and they just weren't persistent with the process. They had it in the cart. The cart wouldn't let them continue with the checkout. They gave up. They closed the tab. They gave up. They hit save for later. Save for later is the curse of death in a pre-order. If you don't listen to anything that comes out of my mouth, oh let me tell you, listen to this one thing. If you have an opportunity to pre-order, I don't care if it's taking you 50 hours to get to checkout. Don't you dare. And I mean, don't you dare. Don't you dare hit save for later. It is the kiss of death. You will not be able to pre-order. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shadow on Twitch. Wave 2 set for the 25th, safe for launch. So I would say this, right? Unless you see a tentative shipping date that is past launch, right? Remember when GameStop had the bundle and it says ships by November 30th? You're not going to see that on Target and you're not going to see that on Best Buy. Unless it blatantly says that, I would safely assume it is for launch day. If it's not for launch day, it would probably be the week after launch. Because you got to remember, these retailers are getting multiple trucks multiple times a week. But you're also dealing with logistics, right? You're going to be dealing with shipping delays. We are still in an era of COVID. The numbers are going up. You best wash your hands, because let me tell you something. A white controller is going to show your cleanliness or uncleanliness for some of you out there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Wash your damn hands. Unless the date is blatant, I would assume it would be for launch. And I think that's a safe assumption. The other thing you could do, again, we're also talking hypotheticals here. You could try to secure a pre-order for the last attempt to pre-order, okay? And to be on the safe side, go to the retailer launch day or launch eve, if they're doing a midnight release, and try to secure a console that way, and then you could cancel your pre-order. That's another way to do it, if you're really trying to be more immediate with it. Shadow also, Linus Wilson YouTube said, launch day PS5 orders is on order pickup in the store. Yes, that is true. So Best Buy is not shipping. And honest to God, that should, again, let's give credit when credit is due, children. Let's give credit when credit is due. You should want to pick it up in the store. Real talk. Like, I know some people are very adamant about, like, oh, I just wanted to check out. UPS, FedEx, the Postal Service, they've been struggling really struggling this year. I don't know if I would want to trust my console with two things. You know why? One, because they're not going to make you sign for it. That is not a package they're going to make you sign for. And two, God forbid the console gets delivered and you're not home, and it says the console was delivered and it was left on the side porch, and someone comes and steals the package and it pops up on your security cam. You're out of a console. And what are you going to do? Call Sony? Hello, PlayStation support? Some crackhead who got off the bus and was peeing in my yard stole my PlayStation 5 console, said it was delivered today. I got him on security camera. I need you to send me a replacement. When can I expect it? Okay, December 12th. December 12th, 2020. December 12th, 2021. That's the earliest. Okay, well, can I pay for expedited shipping? Yes. How much is expedited shipping? From China, from Taiwan, from Beijing, how much is extra shipping? 300 American, 300 US dollars. Okay, add it to my card. When will it get here? December 11th, 2020. December 11th, 2021. I'm going to pay $300 to have expedited shipping, to have it 1 day earlier for a replacement that should have never gotten stolen in the first place, because 2020 is a That's how that ish goes down. Be grateful Best Buy is only doing in-store pickup. honestly, it protects you and it protects them as a retailer. And trust and believe. Trust and believe. I know they're going to be strict as hell when it comes to people picking up those consoles. You're probably going to have to show photo ID. It's going to have to match the billing information, or the photo ID is going to have to exactly match the name of the pickup person. You're going to have to show the order number, a email confirmation, a receipt. They're going to be fickle as a pickle. And I like my pickles fickle. Let's go back to the chat. Lone Frost on Twitch. That's when I swooped in at 3 a.m. and copped it. You know you effed up, right? No! If they would have waited just 5 more minutes. Oh, my God. Let's not... I'm going to be Sister Mary Clarence for a moment. Let's not judge those who weren't persistent in the pre-order chase. Because it was a chase. I'm not talking about Walmart, because Walmart is the primary retailer where these bots have won. Even GameStop too, but really Walmart. Best Buy was won per billing address from Jump Street. I tried to get a second console for a friend, and you know what they said? You know what Best Buy said? We got your billing address on file. You already ordered one. You know what I did? Player. I can't help you. I got my console, okay? God was good to me, okay? You need prayer, right? Now, luckily for me, I was able to help him get a console from Walmart. He wanted digital anyway. I don't know how in the world he was able to get through that checkout battle, but he did. But that's really where you gotta focus. You know what I'm saying? I just want people who really want it to be able to get it the right way. And I would rather do in-store pickup any day of the freaking week. Okay? It is PP season. We are coming into PP season, porch pirate season, okay? Those people who like to thieve and conneve by stealing your packages while you're out at the gas station, while you're out at the grocery store. Now, don't get it twisted. A lot more people are working from home during the pandemic. I am curious to see how this will affect porch pirates from stealing packages. Luckily for me, with my house, I have security footage and stuff like that, so it's like, I am always on top of the tracking numbers. And I shouldn't have to say this, because the viewers here participating with 2 hoes in a console, you are all smart, beautiful, intelligent folks in your own right. But good God Almighty, if you got a dum-dum in your crew that you got to remind, if they are getting their PS5 shipped, they better stay on top of that tracking like a bloodhound. They better take a half day from work to make sure that they are there when UPS goes ding dong, when FedEx goes ding dong, when the Postal Service goes ding dong, PlayStation. Take a sick day. I can't afford to lose your job. Trust me, you're a good worker as you say they are. They ain't gonna fire you. Take an extended lunch break. Listen, you know the trend with UPS, they usually deliver packages in my area between this time and this time. I got to take a half day. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. You do what you got to do to make sure the console is yours and not stolen. Shadow on Twitch. I went in store GameStop. My paperwork says launch. And that's all you need to know. Why can I buy a PS5? Shadow on Twitch also says, that's why I say mine better be there. I ordered it in September. They're going to give me one in their store sales stock. GameStop don't want to play with me. I'm already to go have the accessories of the 30th. And the games too. Did you really just say? Did you really say GameStop better not play with me? I don't think Shadow, I don't think you are the only person that GameStop doesn't want to play with, because this, I don't want to sound mean, right? I don't want to sound disrespectful, but how big is a GameStop retailer is like this big. I hate to say it. It wouldn't take much to set a GameStop on fire. GameStop don't have your console. You're going to be like Wednesday and Adam's Family Values when the girl's on the rotisserie thing and she's got the match. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn that mother down. But speaking of accessories, let's talk about that for a moment. I just wanted to make sure I emailed something to myself so you all could see it. So Shadow brings up an excellent point, and we talked about this on Monday as well. Accessories are dropping early. I received, godly. So I did my console pre-order and my accessories pre-order on that late Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. Like, I started with the accessories because the console wasn't checking out. So I was literally going like ham with the mouse on my right, ham on the mobile app with my left. I got a string, and I put this up on my Twitter account too. I got a string of emails from Best Buy that said this information. I wanted to make sure I screenshotted it to share with y'all tonight. We were just informed that the release date for the item listed below has been updated to Friday, October 30th. This item is a Pulse 3D headset. You don't need to take any action at this time. We'll keep you posted if anything else changes. We'll let you know as soon as it's ready. We appreciate your patience. Thank you for getting shopping at Best Buy, customer care team. And these are in-store pickup items. These are not shipping items. When I secured pre-orders for my console and accessories, in-store pickup was the only option, and in-store pickup was the only option I actually cared about. But it did this for every accessory. It did this for the media remote, the Pulse 3D headset, spare controller, dual sense charging station. A hoe messed up though. A hoe messed up. I also got one of these. I also got one of these for the HD camera. I didn't even remember ordering the camera. September 20th was such a freaking blur. I don't even remember, or was it like September 18th, whatever that day was where they dropped it that Wednesday. I don't even remember ordering the camera. And I got this, and the first thing I said was, damn, I ordered the camera? Well, I can do a little review on it for some folks, and then holiday extended return policy. Return that joint. Shadow, you talk to an idiot. Listen. Nobody's an idiot. Some folks are just mentally challenged, and some folks just don't have common sense. But if you got your console shipped, dear God in heaven, stay on top of the tracking. Only you can prevent forest fires, okay? Do not be that person who has secured a pre-order and it's getting shipped, and you get that console shipped, and that console gets delivered, and then it gets stolen within. I'm telling you right now, because people are conniving as shit. I'm telling you. And straight up, no chaser. It's no offense to anybody. I don't care where you are on planet Earth, but especially in the States, if you don't think people are paying attention to November the 10th, whether it's Xbox, or November the 12th, whether it's PlayStation, if you don't think people are going to be driving through neighborhoods looking for boxes that could resemble the size of a PS5 being delivered from UPS, FedEx, or the post office, you're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. I promise you, because people are that thing selfish. I promise you, people will be driving around neighborhoods all day, all evening, looking for packages to see if they might cop a stolen PS5. I promise you. I promise you that's going to happen. So I want you to protect yourselves. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. You hear what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I want you to protect yourself at all times. I don't care where you're watching. Also, I appreciate you watching on Twitch. You watch it on YouTube. New episode of Two Hoes and a Console. Fairly new to streaming. So please like, follow, share if you care, because this hoe's trying to grow. But real talk about these pre-orders. Okay. Let's stay on pre-orders for a moment. Next opportunity. Okay. So the word on the street is that you will have another opportunity to pre-order this week. People are talking about Best Buy having another chance to order. I personally said on Monday, and this strategy is not going to change, that really the other major retailers, including Best Buy, are going to do next week. Next week is going to be your last chance to pre-order if you don't see anything else. But today, I hope you did it today. If you didn't do it today, do it tomorrow and do it Friday between 9 a.m. and 12 noon Pacific. That is 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern. You convert that for Central. You convert that for Mountain Time. You better have those tabs open and you better be ready. If you do not secure a pre-order by Halloween weekend, it ain't happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. And well, let me be clear. It's not happening for you to secure a pre-order. That doesn't mean you can't secure a console on launch day. It's just we're going to have to wait until after the election to figure out if retailers are going to do a midnight release or if they're going to make people come the morning of launch. I would pray to God that they would do a midnight release, because I wouldn't want my traffic to be video game console traffic when I'm trying to buy a washer and dryer from Best Buy. Or I'm trying to buy a TV, or I'm trying to buy a sound bar, and it's like, I don't want a console. And it's like, I don't want to be looking at these people. You know what I'm saying? Jack Randall said the 23rd. Guess when that is? Friday. Friday. You know my analogy. The console, I don't care if it's Xbox, PlayStation, the console is the Thanksgiving turkey. It is the prize bird in the middle of the family table. Those accessories, those games are your side items. Those are your mac and cheese, your pumpkin pie, your cranberry sauce, no stems. The side items are just as delicious as the bird. If you can't secure the bird, secure the side items. If you can't secure the bird, secure the side items. And that's when we talk about, and again, we will go back to Best Buy and use them as the example. No signal. Oh, you know why? Because my PlayStation isn't on. This is not a gaming show. This is a get my ass a console show. A case on YouTube. Do you know more Xboxes, or do you know if more Xboxes are coming out again? I appreciate you watching. So we talked about this a few minutes ago. So I think you're going to have one more chance for an Xbox. And it's going to be small. I mean, real small. And maybe that's why Microsoft didn't say anything. Let me go back for a second, because I'm going to re-pull up those Xbox screenshots I had. Maybe that's why Microsoft didn't say anything, because they wanted to allow Best Buy to test out their back end with this new pre-order system that they created, which I have immense respect for. I'm just pulling this back up here. Okay. So, and this is for a Kais on YouTube. Remember, I don't care. I'll say it briefly and then I'll go back on the PlayStation. I do not care if it's Best Buy, Target, Walmart, GameStop. If the pre-order button is visible and clickable, you click the living out of it. Okay? There's two halves to the pre-order game. The first half is getting the console in the cart. The second half is checking out. If you get the console in the cart, you are 66% of the way there. You just got to get the other 44. Okay? As long as this button is visible and clickable, you click on it until the item is in your cart. Okay? Then when the item is in your cart, I would really, really, really encourage you to sign up for accounts like this, right? Like if I can go to account and put in my account information, all of this stuff is saved, especially if your shipping and billing information are the same. But really in this case, Best Buy is only doing in-store pickup. So it would behoove you to save this information so your credit card's already there. All you got to do is select the store you want to pick it up from and hit checkout. I think you might have a chance, like Randall Jack, you may have a chance on Friday. I personally believe your last opportunity for pre-order is going to be next Wednesday for Xbox. I think all pre-orders will be done by the end of this month. I am sticking to that advice. We've got an election coming up. We've got two launch days within 48 hours of each other coming up. These companies have to prepare because all hell is going to break loose. But the other thing you should be doing, if you're not doing so already, is you should be having these tabs bookmarked in your own personal browser, right? You shouldn't have to go through the process of going to bestbuy.com, typing in PlayStation, typing in Xbox, like that stuff's not going to help you. You already need to have these tabs ready to go. Okay? Now, here's the one difference when it comes to Xbox for me. And I'm going to go back to myself for a moment because I can do it like that. Here's the one difference between Xbox and PlayStation. Not all consoles are created equal. Okay? The specs in the PS5 digital are the same specs in the PS5 physical outside of the Blu-ray drive. You are good to go either way. And really, if you want to keep it all the way real, and I know someone's going to test this out, turning your digital into a physical. You've got 3 USB ports. You got 3 USB A's and 1 USB-C. Who is to say I could not take my Mac super drive, or not a super drive, well, maybe for movies, but not for games. Who is to say that I could not take a third-party external Blu-ray player and hook it up to a PlayStation digital and turn it into a PlayStation physical? I'm trying to drop knowledge. I'm trying to drop knowledge on you. I just, I'm trying to help the children. Someone's going to test that out. Let me be very clear if someone hasn't tested it out already. The Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X are not created equal. They're not created equal. So really, your primary concern with Xbox, and we'll pull them up here in just a moment. I'm gonna try to grab this tab for you. Your main concern is going to be console specificity. Like which one do you want, and then you're gonna have to stick to it, right? Like you're really. Let me drop me down. Come on, drop down, get your eagle on, girl. You're really gonna have to decide what you want and stick with it. I personally, this is just me, okay? Rose on Twitch. Amy's hopping on Dead by Daylight. All right. I'll be on there in a little bit. I'm spreading the gospel. Appreciate you tuning in. Rose is one of my moderators. She also has an awesome channel, Rose War V on Twitch. Please follow that hoe. Thank you very much. Here's the thing. This Xbox, right? The price point is enticing. The specs are trash. I say that to say, if I was an Xbox maniac, I would be going for the Series X. And I mean, when I say you're not even going to be able to do anywhere near 4K gaming on this thing, no. I wouldn't even look at this. And I know a lot of people are like, ooh, it's a next-gen Xbox, but it's like, it's not. I'm thinking about your future here, okay? I'm thinking about how you're going to future-proof. This is not future-proof. This is convenience, right? The Xbox Series S is, 2020 sucks balls, and I need something halfway decent to come out of it. I'm not trying to drop $500 on any console. I'm going to get the Xbox Series S. And honest to God, really, if you are truly in the market for an Xbox Series S, real talk, all tea, no shade, save the extra $100 and try to get a digital PS5. You'll thank me later. You're going to come back in this chat and be like, ho, you were right. You were right, ho, you were right. I should have got a digital PS5. I bought this Xbox Series X and now I feel like a piece of crap. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. This is going to be really hard to find. You want to talk about how the digital PS5 is extremely limited. Series S is extremely limited. Beyond extremely limited. You're not going to find this. And if you find this, you should very easily, with care, get a solid 3 to 5 years out of it. You know. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know what to tell you, though. But you really should have all of these tabs open. Again, I don't care if it's Xbox or PlayStation. Whatever tickles your pickle. Okay. My pickle tickles for Sony. You should have all of these tabs open for all 4 major players. Best Buy, Target, Walmart, GameStop. At all times. It should be something where it's like this window is minimized and all my tabs are just sequential in a row, ready to go. No BS. But you should also have my homeboy Wario64. Because Wario64 gives you the knockout punch when you see some banana foo-foo like this, when frickin' Gamefly of all places gets a frickin' PS5 bundle. And people who waited and properly ordered from Amazon, from Walmart, from Target, getting their ish canceled, and here's Gamefly like, you gotta get a 9-month certificate, but come on over and buy a PS5 from us. We'll treat you real good. We don't know when it's gonna ship, but we'll treat you real good. You got the Burger King mascot shoving freaking Whoppers with cheese in your face, talking about, come eat 5,000 Whoppers, you'll get a PS5 next Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna be bricks while I'm at it too. Be crapping bricks while we're at it. But also another side note. These places, if you've been waiting for accessories, you need to order them. Let me refresh this just for the sake of fresh. Best Buy has everything outside of the remote. Do they have a headset? Ooh, look at... Ooh! Does that say the 7th? I think Target has the charging station. We'll go through accessories real quick. Headset is sold out. Charging station is sold out. Media remote is sold out. The 2 accessories that you can get at all times are readily available. Let me know in the chat what your launch day games are. We're going to talk about Cyberpunk briefly for like 5.5 seconds, and I do mean 5. But you're getting a free Steelbook. You don't say. Target has... Let's look at the consoles right quick. Again, at least they've done better. At least they've just said, hose, it's sold out. You're not getting one anytime soon, okay? It's sold the frick out. It's not frickin' happening. So, everybody's got the controller. Let's look at the stuff that matters. Everybody's got the camera. Headset on the 30th. I would maybe, I would maybe consider going to a retailer on the 30th and seeing if they have these physically in stock for purchase. The wheels are turning. The plots are thickening. The planning is coming to fruition. Let's take a little trip around the way to Target, October 30th, to get a headset. Okay? Don't say I ain't told you so. Media remote. If anybody needs the media remote, whoop, there it is. They might be the only place that has it. I'm going to throw it in the chat. If you know anybody who needs the media remote. Now, I would say this. If you do other things on your PlayStation and use it as an entertainment hub, get the remote. Your quality of life will be so much better. Your quality of life will be so much better if you use your console as an entertainment hub. And the price point. Do you know how much a remote is for an Apple TV? It's $60. $60. This is $30. I bet you it's all cute and shit too. I bet it's like a little baby. Just, hey, my baby. Hey, little baby. Buy it. Just buy it. Let your folks know if they need the remote. Dual charging station. Again, stuff is sold out. Amazon. Everybody's got controllers. We know this. Look at this. They're like, can you please buy a controller? Charging station, no. Everybody's got the camera. Media remote, no. Headset, no. I found you a media remote. Go on and cop it. Go on, cop it. Who gives information like me? Nobody. I need to buy the remote. You see, nobody. Buy the remote. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a limit on it, though. Where's it at? They did like one remote per household. Wait. Did I click off of it? Oh, I clicked off of it. Ah, my bad. One remote per household for in-store pickup. Oh, standard shipping. Just go ahead and cop your accessories, children. Please, for the love of God, cop your accessories. I don't know how else I can tell you this. Now, here's something for people who care about Cyberpunk. I said I was going to give 5 seconds, and I do only mean 5. The PS4 version is $10 off. I'm looking at a version that's $59.99 physical. Yes, you get a steelbook, but would you rather have a steelbook or would you rather save $10 on your car insurance by switching to Geico? Someone had put this out there today, and I know and again, this does, you got a free upgrade to PS5, okay? Free upgrade to PS5 when the game comes out. I've been saying it all month. I'm not talking about Cyberpunk whatever until post-Halloween, because this date could very well get pushed up. Pushed up. So, but if you are looking for a deal, I'm going to also put this in the chat for y'all. Cyberpunk, $10 off. Let your friends know. I don't know about Xbox. Let your folks know. Let your crew know. Cyberpunk's $10 off. $10 off. Okay? I try to spread the gospel for y'all. And that is that's a good deal for a free upgrade. It's a game I'm very excited about. It's just I have friends who work for those developers, and they are just they're burnt to a crisp. So hopefully things should be fine. Lone Frost on Twitch dropping their launch day games. They're going to do Destiny 2. They're going to do Miles Morales, Demon Souls, Cyberpunk a week later. That's a great collection. Let me know if you pre-ordered your Xbox or PS5, preferably PS5, what you're going to be playing launch day. I will be playing Miles Morales, the Ultimate Launch Edition. If you can only buy one game, buy this. It's 2 games in one, both mastered for PS5. It is the value of the year. Be like Nike, just do it. I am not a Call of Duty person. I miss the glory days when Call of Duty campaigns were almost masterpieces. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you do Call of Duty, I tip my hat to you. I'm just not the one. Cyberpunk will be owned, not immediately. Demon Souls. We do know that the PS3 version was kind of buggy, but I wanted this remaster, so that is a launch day for me. Assassin's Creed, I've ordered it, but I might cancel it because I might wait. Because Assassin's Creed, those developers usually fall into the trend when it comes Black Friday, Cyber Monday week to have discounts. So if I can get $10 to $20 off, I might wait. I know Best Buy, I know places price match, but I don't think you're going to have an issue of games selling out launch day. I think you will have an issue of games selling out when the official Black Friday / Cyber Monday deals drop. That I do believe. But you're not going to have an issue where physical games sell out. The only scenario I could think of is launch day when people are going to pick up their stuff. And maybe people just didn't buy accessories because they're waiting to launch day. Maybe they didn't buy games because they're waiting to launch day. Maybe they were just so on pins and needles of just making sure that their pre-order for their console was secured, that they just wanted to wait until the console was in their possession before they started buying stuff. But I understand that approach. I mean, it's not my approach, okay? It's not my approach. I mean, I understand it. It's not my approach, but I get it. Don't do this. I have a, I don't know if it's still active. CD Keys has a year of PlayStation Plus for $30. I bought it like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it's still active. I will try to find it and check to see if it's still active. Give me 1 sec. Because if it is, I will definitely throw it in the chat. Oh, listen. Don't nobody love you like I love you. I am just sharing all the goodies and treats. I'm just trying to make sure Christmas comes early for y'all, okay? Christmas comes but once a year, and this year has been trash. But if you are awake and COVID-free, you are blessed and highly favored. I am pulling up my CD keys. Just give me a moment, because I don't want y'all all up in my kibbles and bits, okay? I don't want y'all all up in my kibbles and bits. Y'all some smart ones, okay? But, God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. I'm throwing it in the chat. Listen. Spread the word. Say, this hoe's crazy as hell, but you know what? She got some good content. Hope you're having a great time wherever you're located on planet Earth. It's your girl, Allie A. Watching a new episode of Two Hoes and a Console. We're definitely live on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm trying to do this more because my friend said I need to do it more. Please follow, please like, please share. I'm trying to get to 50 followers on Twitch by PS5 launch. It will qualify me for affiliate if you're having a great time. But this 12-month, yeah, y'all need to get up on that. Y'all need to get up on that. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. That's the deal right there. That is the deal. 3, 4, and 5 digital code for now. Let's be clear. This is for the USA. I'm like Mighty Ducks. Team USA goes all the way. So if this is something you're in the market for, by all means. Now I don't know if this is. I don't know if they have a discount on. Their 3-month is $14.59. If you need a 3-month subscription, but yeah, that's good stuff right there. Good stuff. Excuse me. Let's go back to the games for a moment. This is Spider-Man regular launch edition. Again, for $20 to get the remaster of the current gen Spider-Man, you're doing yourself a disservice by not getting that game. A lot of people are going to get Sackboy. A lot of people are going to have fun with it. I will get Sackboy when this goes down to $39.99 and lower. Okay, I have standards. And my standards are high. 2K21, I will be owning in sometime during the month of November. I'm waiting for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, hoping that they will drop this as close to half price as possible. If we get it down to 33%, fine. 33% or lower, I'm good. Listen, y'all, Watch Dogs has been getting some serious attention. Serious attention. Serious attention. I will be owning this game. Will I be owning it launch day? Unlikely. Will I be owning it by Christmas Day? Yeah. These promos that have been coming out for Watch Dogs has really, I've been like a moth to the flame almost, like, holy chestnuts. This ish looks good. You know what else also looked good at one time? 1884. And that game was garbage. But the reviews, the awards, they've been doing the dang thing at Ubisoft. They've been doing the dang thing. I'm tipping my hat to folks. All the way for real. We're going to come back to you in a moment. 2021, Devil May Cry, yeah, FIFA, yeah. This. The bane of my existence. Oh my God. I'm going to be so pissed if this game doesn't smash. I'm going to be so pissed. I don't think you all understand my frustration because I'm a Rocket League snob. No, Watch Dogs is November 24th. That's Thanksgiving week. November 24th. Let me pull up my calendar for you. Shadow on Twitch. That's the Tuesday of week of Thanksgiving. November 24th. Oh my God. If this game is trash, I promise you I will be the first one talking about it. Nobody who's gonna pay $70. Not this one, baby. Nobody, baby. The game kinda looks good to me. Nobody. I'd like to have it under my Christmas tree. nobody. But hell to the no, I'm not gonna pay 70. Nobody, baby. No, I'm not paying $70 for that. It's not happening. Not happening. Let's get into a little bit of PS news, and then we will call it, because again, after what happened today, I gotta make sure I'm energized and pumped up, because this week and next week's gonna be insane in terms of pre-order bonanza. You know what I'm saying? Pre-order bonanza. Bonanza. Straight bonanza. Couple things they talked about today. So just like on Monday when we talked about the DualSense controller being available at Walmart, all in the case, by its little lonesome, just shriveled up on the bottom of the shelf like, DualSense, we got plenty of you mofos in stock. We're not going to have a hard time of selling you out. Mark my words, real talk though. Mark my words. Do not be surprised if certain retailers sell out of DualSense controllers, because all you people who are out here praying to the Sony gods above that you're going to get a secondary color by the end of this calendar year, you better keep praying, because I'm telling you, it's not happening. It's not happening. I know a black controller would be sexy. A Miles Morales limited edition blue and red combo controller would be sexy. A frosted pink rose, a gold, a Wahoo Wah blue would all be sexy. But guess what? You ain't getting it this year. Get your extra controller. And if it does happen this year, if you want to clap back and be like, oh, you were wrong, I got my second controller, take your ish back to Best Buy and return it with the holiday extended return policy. They have been spotting Pulse 3D headset boxes and HD camera boxes in the US and UK. Look, see, this is why you don't trust the guys in the warehouse, right? Some of the guys in the warehouse are like, you know, they like, hey, yo, we got an unexpected shipment of consoles, and you got 6 minutes to get. No, you got 5 3/4 minutes to get down here, because I'm trying to delay my boss from putting on show. You got to take a bathroom break. When you get back from the bathroom break, we got to put them on the shelf. It's first come, first serve. You better get your ass down here, get this console right now, right? But then you got the warehouse guys. Shout out to all my warehouse guys. Hey, daddy. Snitching. Look at this. And you're talking one Pulse 3D headset to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 HD cameras. You know what? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let me know in the chat below. I don't care if you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or somewhere on Mars. Let me know if you bought the HD camera. Actually, let me know if you bought the headset, but definitely let me know if you bought the HD camera, please. Or if you know what, I will extend this PlayStation 5 buffet. Let me know in the chat if you know somebody who may or may not know somebody who was actually excited for the HD camera. I'll wait. I'll wait. That is a key sweat, nobody. Now, if you prove me wrong, you prove me wrong. But I'll wait. Like, please. Like, I'll wait. I will wait. Let a hoe know. I will wait. Because I'll be damned if you gonna have somebody tell me. If you gonna have somebody tell me camp out for the HD camera. Oh my God. Oh, my diaphragm. I don't know if I'll be able to take it. This is like when you would wait outside at like 3 a.m. at Best Buy back in the days when it was actually worth your while to get in line for a good deal at Best Buy, and there'd be somebody in front of you. Oh yeah, you're waiting too. Hey, what are you waiting on? Man, I'm trying to get seasons 5 and 6 of Smallville on DVD. And you standing in line for like a $300, $400, $500 item that's going to be limited in stock, and the mofo in front of you wants season 5 and 6 of Smallville? Y'all. MNeb on Twitch. I'm telling you, that happened to me. That ish happened to me. And I wanted to clock the... I couldn't do it. I wanted to. Good God. I was like, for real? But honest to God, if this is not a visual example of why you should secure the accessories that you care about early, I don't know what is. Now, if you just think about this from a mathematical standpoint, obviously the dimensions on the box of the 3D headset are going to be at least 2x, right? So if you're just looking at it from a height standpoint, right, for every 2 boxes of HD cameras is the equivalent to the height of 1 Pulse 3D headset. But we're looking at freaking 7 cameras here and only 1 headset? Please don't find me somebody who is waiting in line for the HD camera. Because I'm going to add them to my prayer list. I'm going to add them personally to the prayer list. Straight up. For all you PlayStation owners, Fallout 76 is free until the 26th. I do not play Fallout 76. Not because it's hot trash. But really because it's hot trash. I just like spreading the gospel. I'm not going to spend 15 years talking about freaking Fallout 76. I remember when that game came out, it was either last holiday or the holiday before last. It was the talk of the town. I had never seen a game in my entire life go from $59.99 to $29.99 only within a 2-week time span of release. Never in my life. I'm putting up this information because there may be somebody out there who wants to know. It might be you. It might be somebody else. I wouldn't waste this garbage on my internal storage. But more power to you. Lastly, I was very happy to see this news, right? Because when we talked about and we broke down the teardown, one of my primary concerns was if I had to have my own personal console horizontal, just the way the disc bay is positioned on the bottom, and then the remaining console and the weight of that console being on the top. But Sony is saying that the cooling performance is the same regardless of position of the console. That's very promising. That means if the cooling performance is the same, if you're getting equal and significant cooling, regardless of the console being horizontal or vertical, that means you should not have issues with performance. Right? But, what's the caveat? Utori, Mechanical Design Department VP at Sony, prefers the console be placed in a horizontal position. That's all I need to know. If the VP of mechanical design is saying, I prefer my console vertical instead of horizontal, That's all I need to know. Guess I'm going to have to figure out how to mount a new 65-inch to the wall, if I get it, and have my console vertical. Preston on YouTube, appreciate you tuning in. What day of the week are pre-orders going to restock? We talked about pre-orders. That was the first thing we talked about today. Xbox pre-order bonanza. Gamefly pre-order bonanza. This happened. Smacked everybody in the face. It was a hard smack too. It was one of them smacks where the imprint from the palm of your hand was still there. And you had to wait for the redness to heal, for the blood flow to retract, and the skin cells and all that other shit, right? We talked about this. I don't know what rhymes with this Friday. I don't know what rhymes with this Friday. Can somebody put in the chat what rhymes with this Friday? Anybody? Preston, real talk. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. This Friday. This Friday. Straggly Rock on YouTube, what's good in the hood? This Friday. Xbox pre-orders were insane today. Best Buy, I give credit when credit's due. Best Buy did a wonderful job with their pre-order process. The bots did not win, God willing. This horse nanny poo-poo right here smacked everybody in the face. And yes, Preston on YouTube brings up an excellent point. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a moment. Not everybody can order a bundle. Finances are tight like Tigger the Tiger, okay? It's tight, okay? So if you are looking for the best chance to secure a console only, you need to try this Friday. I would definitely keep an eye out for Best Buy. Again, have your tabs open, direct to the consoles. Don't go to bestbuy.com and then start searching if the site's crashing your SOL. Have the direct tabs open. And also next week, you need to be looking at Target and GameStop. And that's all I can say about next week for the time being. But Friday, Best Buy, it's on like Donkey Kong, 64 preferably. So Preston on YouTube, I always say you're going to do this tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow and Friday between 9 a.m. and 12 noon Pacific. Now, I don't know where you live. That's 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Time. You're going to do that tomorrow and Friday. You need to be like a bloodhound. Just sniffing, okay? I want you to be like a bloodhound sniffing for clues. And you know what a bloodhound does? They don't stop until they lose the trail. But guess what? You know where the trail ends. The trail ends with securing a pre-order. So you're not going to stop on that trail. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Like that's how we have to do this. That's how we have to do this. Because it's going to be the only way to be able to give you the best chance possible at securing the console only. Now, what I've been telling people, if you get in a situation, MNeb on Twitch, I'm going to come to you in a second. If you get into a situation where you have the opportunity to check out a bundle, check out the bundle. Because if the retailer only does an authorization charge and they're not going to charge the full amount for the bundle until it ships, that buys you a little bit of time. And sometimes buying time is all that it takes. So again, everybody's situation is different. But you know, I just want to make sure that you understand the process, right? And let me be very clear too. And I'm gonna go back to, just give me one sec. I'm gonna go back to Straggler. You're very kind. Listen, I didn't realize it was Compliments Wednesday, but donate to the House of Ho. My friend was texting me like, tell people to donate. I hate doing that ish because I'm doing this regardless if people donate or not, but I mean, anything's grateful. Preston, I'm pulling this up for you, okay? This is the process. Let me move my head. That didn't sound right. Y'all nasty. Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense, okay? I do not care. I will say this one more time. I do not care if it is GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, Target. If the pre-order button is visible, meaning it's not grayed out and it's clickable, you're clicking the living crap out of it. Okay? It's always two phases to a pre-order. The first phase is getting the console in the cart. The second phase is checking out the console. If you get the console in the cart, you're 66% of the way there. If you get the console in the cart and it's acting like it doesn't want to check out, block it out in your mind and keep grinding. That is where people lose the pre-order battle. They get the item in the cart. It's acting like it doesn't want to check out. It's acting like it's not letting you pick a retailer for in-store pickup. You're putting in your billing information. You're hitting place order. It's not placing the order. People give up, and their console drops back into the queue, and it's next man up. And guess what? They've secured their pre-order. Okay? That is the recipe I have followed. That is the recipe many people who have watched the stream and have commented have talked about. It is the best way to do it. Let me get to MNeb on Twitch here for a moment. I got my Xbox pre-order without even breaking a sweat on Best Buy today. PS5, though, got me riding the struggle bus. Not the struggle bus. So here's another thing too, for folks who are trying to pre-order, and let me go back. This is what Best Buy is doing now with their pre-orders. The item is popular right now due to high demand. We have an extra step in the process. Scroll back down and try again. As long as the button isn't grayed out, keep trying again. If the button eventually goes gray, refresh the tab. But you gotta fight for your right to party. Beastie Boys said it best. You gotta fight for that right to party. Okay? That's what you have to do. You gotta fight for the right to party. And Straggly Rock on YouTube is also correct. If you can set it up in advance, set up your account information in advance. That's your name, email, phone number, your billing information. If they ask for shipping information, have addresses pre-saved on your account so it's a click and a checkout to make the process as quick and as seamless as possible on the user-facing end, which is when you're looking at your computer screen or your cell phone or what have you. And use Apple Pay. That was a tip I talked about last month. That was a tip Scraggly Rock on YouTube also talked about. Target lets you use Apple Pay to check out. Double click, check out. I don't think people are utilizing Apple Pay enough. Now, I don't know if these retailers use Google Pay. I don't know. You know, even if you went the route of checking out with PayPal, you still have to make sure you're logged into your PayPal. You have to make sure the right card that you want to use is tied to it, the right billing address. It's like you need to be doing all of the behind the scenes work, the grunt work now. So when it's time to order, it's game time. You grinding. Rose is texting me. I have to say it. She'll stop texting me. We do have a Streamlabs set up. I'm just not an affiliate yet, so it doesn't show on the site. I'm going to put it in the chat again. You are never, and I mean never, ever required to donate to this channel. I am having a great time. I am blessed and highly favored, meaning I woke up, the internet bill was paid, and I don't have COVID, okay? As long as I have those 4 things, and my PS5 pre-order, as long as I have those 4 things, I'm going to stream regardless. But if you're having a great time, we are going to be doing a 25 days of Black Santa Christmas giveaway at the House of Ho. We're going to be giving away a PS5 game. I want to be able to make sure I'm able to pay it forward, and also hopefully celebrating me getting potentially 250 followers on Twitch so I can become affiliate. I am grateful. You're never required. I'm just putting it out there so I can get it out the way. Back to the issues at hand. Friday's going to be busy. That is the best way I can explain it to anybody. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching from the bathroom, please make sure you flush and wash your hands. Friday's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. It's going to be really busy for multiple retailers. Today, the difference with today is that Wednesday has always been a popular day for a pre-order. I think it just smacked us in the face because multiple things happened. Xbox dropped pre-orders at Best Buy. Nobody freaking knew about it. Best Buy launched a new pre-order, I won't say system, but a new pre-order flow process on their back end to control demand. And I think they did a pretty good job. MNeb on Twitch talked about it a few minutes ago. They secured a pre-order for Xbox and they went back to, I don't know, making a sandwich. I hope the sandwich was delicious because I got an Xbox pre-order. But if you are in the market for an Xbox, for the people who are like, I really want an Xbox Series S, I really want to add y'all to my prayer list. I really, really do. Because I think you're depriving yourself of a wonderful console gaming experience by not just saving the extra $100 and getting a digital PS5. Or if you are an Xbox loyalist, get the Series X. Go big or go home. Don't get me twisted. I know everybody's budget situation is different, but when you have retailers like GameStop where deposits are $50 down for a PS5 to hold a pre-order, and you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not too savvy, on Xbox Game Pass, but I think Xbox Game Pass now is going to be like some type of like monthly subscription where you're going to have little to no money down for stuff. Like it's the cost point of entry for a next-gen console at GameStop is affordable. I don't care what your financial situation is. You could have saved $1 a day for 2 months, and that would have been $60 to go pre-order a PS5 in person at GameStop for a $50 down deposit. And the other deposit, if you were depositing for games or accessories, is $5. Like, I'm trying to be helpful with the information, right? When my sources come to me and they spread the gospel, my job is to spread it to you. I want to make sure you don't have to pay people on eBay for a console, right? Your personal life is none of my business. But if you're out here with misinformation and you're thinking that eBay is the only way out, it's not. It's not. If you don't think that you do not have a decent chance of being able to secure a console either before or at launch day, you're wrong. You just got to know what to do. You just got to know what to do and then just go do it. Right? Like, I don't want to say whatever it takes because some people are just twisted. Okay? Some people truly need to be in Arkham Asylum. Okay? Some people are just straight up twisted. When I say whatever it takes is like the example I used earlier in the stream. For people who secured a PS5 pre-order, but it's being shipped to them, they're not doing in-store pickup. I would be all over that tracking information like a bloodhound. And if it said it was getting delivery on November the 12th, I would take a half day. I would take an extended lunch break. If you have the ability to call out, I would call out that day. Because my heart would break. My heart would ache for somebody who scraped and saved and worked hard and fought off the bots and secured their PS5 pre-order just to have UPS or FedEx or the Postal Service deliver it to the wrong address. Because they delivered it at 9 o'clock at night and they couldn't see the number sign on the house, on the side of the house, or on top of the garage, and they delivered it to a neighbor 6 doors down. Do you really think a neighbor who gets the wrong delivery and they open the box and it's a PS5, or they open the box and it says Sony on top, do you really think they're going to return it to the proper sender? I want to assume the best out of people, especially in the era in which we live now. You want to assume folks have good intentions. I cannot say if I had my PS5 pre-order shipped, which I don't, I'm doing in-store pickup at Best Buy. That was the preferred choice I wanted anyway. I can't say if I was getting a PS5 shipped, if my neighbor 6 doors down the street would return the box to me. I don't know my neighbor 6 doors down the street. They don't know me. All they would know is that this beautiful box showed up on their doorstep and there's a PS5 in it. And they didn't have to pay for it. What would you do? Let me know in the chat if a PS5 was wrongly delivered to your address, if you would keep real talk, no shade. The House of Ho is a judgment-free zone. No shade. I don't care if you're on YouTube, Twitch. Let me know in the chat what you would do if a PS5 was wrongly delivered to your house. You keeping it or you returning to sender? Preston on YouTube. My card information by heart so I know how to put it in quick. Preston, sweetie, sweetheart. I need autosave. Again, as I said, the House of Ho is a judgment-free house. I need you to save your card information. The only thing you should have to type in, if you're not going to use Apple Pay or Google Pay, the only thing you should have to type in is your 3-digit CVC code on the back, unless it's a 4-digit because you're using Amex. That's the only thing you should have to type in. Everything else should be saved. And Scraggly on YouTube is correct. Sometimes it's a matter of having to type in an extra letter or two that makes the difference between your checkout having an order confirmation email and your item being removed from the cart. That is real talk. But I'm glad to hear Preston on YouTube says all Best Buy information on the couch. Scraggly Rock, don't trust the neighbors. I was robbed on Nike Air Force Ones. I'll go and grab that ish from them. I have before. Scraggly on YouTube. No. Oh my God. Listen, I wouldn't want Scraggly showing up at my doorstep. We're going to have a problem. Houston, we're going to have a serious problem. Preston says, yeah, I'm keeping it. Yeah, I would say most people are. Rose on Twitch, I will be joining Dead by Daylight here in a few minutes, wrapping up some PS5 content. Make sure you go follow Rose War V. She's one of the moderators here for Two Hoes on a Console. She actually got me started with streaming. I'm grateful to her and the Rose War V team. They're a very funny bunch of people. They have a good channel with great content. If you are consistent on Twitch, definitely go follow them. Lone Frost on Twitch. I'm in an apartment building with the right recipient. I'm going down the hall giving the person their stuff. Happened to me one time with Jordans I'd shipped, and UPS just left my stuff at the doorstep. My neighbor looked out. Fortunately, that's good to know. I honestly, for me, the first thing I would do, real talk, is laugh, because the Lord works in mysterious ways. But I would not want the bad karma, especially as a gamer myself. I would not want that bad karma following me. And so I would try my best to reach out to the neighbor and get them their stuff. But when Preston on YouTube, when it comes to shoes, I return them always to my neighbors. Yeah, I am not a sneakerhead, so I know, like, when Yeezys come out and Jordans and Air Force Ones come out, I mean, it's a big deal. It is definitely a big deal, and definitely high ticket items too. If you're trading in the high 3 to potentially somewhere in the 4 figures, like that's a fairly decent chunk of change for folks. So we definitely want to make sure that people are strapped with the information that they need, because that's just, I would hope, even with this pandemic, we do right by our neighbors, right? Like, I want folks to do right by one another, because I would want someone to do right by me. That's just me, though. I would want someone to do right by me. And it's not always the case. Everybody's struggle is different. Everybody's situation is different. And we hope that folks wouldn't take advantage of each other. But, let's just keep it real. Some folks just purely have bad intentions. And it's unfortunate. It's just like when I talked earlier in the month talking about, like, how to protect yourself when you go to pick up your PS5. Whether it's an already confirmed pre-order, whether it is I'm trying to secure the console on launch day, midnight release or whatever. You got to be safe. You got to protect yourself, and you got to be safe. And it's tough out here. Real talk is tough out here. I would hate for someone to get jacked for an HD camera. I would hate for someone to get jacked for their HD camera. I would hate it. I would absolutely freaking hate it. It's like, if you think about it, it would be kind of funny, right? But in actuality, it's like, man, you got jumped? Oh, bro, what did you get? Man, I got the PS5 HD camera. And you go to Walmart and the shelf is filled with HD cameras for PS5. You better return and get some store credit. Preston on YouTube, I wear a size 13.5. Most of the time, they're not going to fit me anyways. Yeah, some people who are sneakerheads, they buy sneakers to wear them, and some people just buy sneakers for the display. But honestly, let's talk about this, since we're talking about people flipping stuff. Let's talk about people who are going to be flipping consoles. So, and then I'll have to call it. So, if you are in a position, right? Let's hypothesize for a moment. Again, I appreciate you all tuning in, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. New episode, 2 Hoes in a Console. If you could hit that follow, if you could hit that like, subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow, because a hoe's trying to grow. Why can't I buy a PS5?
Great to see you.
I just want a PS5 today. The trolls and the bots are standing in my way, putting these listings all up on eBay. They think I'm gonna pay $25K. Hell no, that's no way. I'm just trying to stay home and not catch COVID, okay? I just want to stream in 4K. 60 frames per second, PS5, I can stack it. Tell me why can I buy a PS5. I literally just made that up, like, right on my... Oh, I gotta track that! Oh my God, I literally just made that up. Let's talk about it, though. So, thank you, Mneb, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you very much. So, if you end up in the hypothetical position where you are going to, or you might already be mentally preparing yourself for this, and again, it's no shade. It's no shade at all. Everybody's paper situation is different, right? If you are preparing yourself mentally and financially to purchase a console, PS5, Xbox, Casper the Friendly Ghost, whatever, from a flipper, whether it's Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, whatever, you need to make sure that you do a few things to stay with your due diligence. The first thing I would say is you need to check the seal on the box, right? So, like, let's pretend I'm doing this. By the gratefulness of the video game gods, I am not. But let's pretend I'm doing this, okay? So if I'm meeting somebody to look at their PS5, physical, so the disc version. Let's say they have it listed for like $850, and I'm like, hey, I got $800 cash. Let me cop it off you. Now here is my personal opinion on people who are trying to flip and dip, right? People got to buy diapers and Similac. Like, you're not listing it on eBay for $55,000. You might just be trying to get an extra $200 or $300 to pay off a bill, to buy your kids some clothes or whatever. Again, everybody's hustle's different. I'm not shading. My purpose is I want everybody to buy it for manufactured retail pricing. But some people are financially in the position where they can spare an extra $200 to $300. And if that's you, that's you. I personally say, if I was in that financial of a bind, I would not go more than double for the trouble. So if I'm looking for a digital PS5, if I saw one between $650 and $750, and if I was absolutely adamant on digital, I would probably try to handle that, and then just add an extra maybe $100 to $150 for the disc, right? So if you're seeing discs for like $750 to $850, you're not gonna feel like you're getting the ish end of the creek, if you will. So let's say I have $800 and I'm meeting this person. The first thing I'm doing is I'm meeting in daylight. I don't care if they work night shift. I don't care if they got to take the kids to soccer practice. I am meeting you in daylight in a public place, lots of parking, lots of eyes, i.e. a grocery store, i.e. Target, i.e. Walmart, i.e. Best Buy, a place where if someone tries to take advantage of you, someone could have their eyes on something, okay? This is Detective Ho. I'm wearing my Detective Ho hat right now, okay? You need to look at the make, model of the car, right? Even if the person selling the console gets to the meet before you do, take a fake lap around. Even if there's a parking space right next to them, just fake driving, or just fake do a fake lap. Get the make, model of the car, get the letters on the plates, right? Do not hand them any money whatsoever until you fully inspect that box. You can show them the cash, and I'm assuming you're going to be socially distant, hand sanitizer, face mask, yada, yada. You can show them the money like, hey, I'm a serious buyer. This is my intent to purchase. My money's right here in my hand. I would personally like to inspect the box with you standing here next to me, okay? First thing you need to do is you need to check the seal. You need to figure out how many times, God willing it hasn't, how many times it's been opened or closed, okay? If you see a lot of fingerprint, right? So with our fingers, like fingerprints leaves grease, it leaves residue. So when you like open a seal and then you try to reseal it, a lot of times people are pressing down with their thumb or their finger to resecure the seal. Or a lot of times, like, someone might have a seal open and the sticky side is exposed. If someone hasn't cleaned their house properly, dust, pet dander, skin, dead skin cells or whatever can get on the sticky side, right? So the tape side, the sticky side is not clean. You need to inspect the seal to see if it's been opened. Then you need to be the one to break the seal. You need to break the seal. And you need to inspect everything. Take the console out, take the controller out, check the ties. One of the best ways to determine if your console is brand spanking new, or if someone took it out, used it, and they're just like, oh, I'm in a money bind, I need to flip it real quick. Check the ties on the cables, because I promise you, there's only a certain way that a cable is tied to a cable, and it's the way it comes from the manufacturer. Because they have machines that do it. And so you can't hand tie a tie the way a machine can do it. You can tell the imperfections and the differences. It's not as secure. It doesn't feel as fresh. Check the ties on the cables. Check the controller for usage. Again, fingerprints, smudges, usage on the DualSense joysticks. Check the console for scrapes. Check the power cable, right? If the console was used, they had to plug in the power cable. They might have left the spare USB cables in, but they probably used the power cable. Check the tie on the power cable, and then check the power cable itself. Does it look like it was bent out? Does it look like it was already pre-stretched out, like someone had plugged it in? Do you see any residue or anything from it being plugged in? Touch the console. Does it still feel semi-warm? Does it feel like someone just unplugged it, repacked it in the box, and met me to come sell it to me, right? Because that's not a brand new console. That is a barely new, pristine console. That's not brand new, which means you might be able to get a little discount on the price if you call them out. And hell, like, again, if you're in the position to do it, cool. If not, that's fine. I really think that's fine. I would still ask for proof of purchase. I would ask for the receipt if they had it. In case something does go awry, I think it would give you some confidence to have the receipt. Even if their billing information was blacked out with a Sharpie, get a receipt. If they don't have a receipt, if you're in the position where you drive a vehicle that has like a DVD player set up inside of it, or TV monitors in the back or whatever, be like Glade, plug it in. See if it turns on. Right? If you have camping gear, camping equipment, if you have a battery pack that has a 3-prong outlet, plug it into the battery pack, plug it into a monitor. Let's just make sure it turns on. It all goes back to doing your due diligence, folks. I really want people to have the best launch experience possible. However you secure your console, if it's pre-order, if it's paying an extra couple $100 to somebody who's flipping and dipping, as long as you avoid eBay and you get what you pay for, I will sleep well at night. Ladies and gentlemen, and however you choose to identify, that is going to call it. We will be back this Friday. I got a late start because a hoe was jamming. Sometimes when that music hits you, you just got to jam. It was a crazy day today, too. Console bonanza, crazy today. But I am so grateful for you all who continue to tune in and continue to check out a hoe. Please like, follow, and share. I'm definitely active on Twitter. All of the social media handles are at the top of this overlay here. We will be back at Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. If it is a big pre-order day, which is what my gut's telling me, we might do a 2-part stream on Friday. First part will be PS5 pre-order info / news or anything gets updated with. And then the second half of the stream will probably be some Dead by Daylight. Again, we're playing Dead by Daylight in honor of Halloween. Otherwise, thank you so much. I'm going to put it in the chat. one more time, again, it's never obligated. I just, my friend who is a Twitch affiliated tells me I need to start doing this, and it's like I feel uncomfortable doing it. Like I feel like it's wrong. But it, you know, I'm just, again, it's never required. Shadow on Twitch was the first person to donate. The donations are definitely going to the 25 Days of Christmas giveaway. I appreciate you very much and the love. Preston, so again, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I work a day job. The only thing I'm streaming in the morning is my tea kettle, okay? Because it's going to be a long one. You know what I'm saying? But whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, my name is Ali A. I am grateful to each and every one of you. Listen, tomorrow and Friday, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your tabs fresh. Keep your billing information saved to your account profile. I am hoping that everyone gets what they want, securing these pre-orders. Tomorrow marks 3 weeks, baby. 3 weeks until PS5. 3 weeks. Can you feel it? Are you ready? Are you excited? Lastly, someone had asked me, the intro and outro music is actually my band, Ali A and the Agency. We are on all major platforms, primarily Spotify. Since my band is not gigging, it's another reason why I have more time to stream. There's no gigs right now because the music venues are closed for the pandemic. So this was like a friend of mine told me I should get into streaming. Again, one of my moderators, Rose War V. So the music, if you like the music, I mean, that's definitely the original band. And plus I don't have to pay like Kanye or Drake. Like they don't need my royalty money. Pay Warner Brothers. Child, please. I wish Warner Brothers would, okay? But again, I hope you all had a great time tonight. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay healthy. I want you to stay COVID-free. But most of all, I want you to stay strong, okay? This song is always called Stronger. I always like to end the stream with it. Get your PS5, your Xbox. Secure your pre-order. Again, Ali A, we'll see you this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Donate to the House of Hope. Stay blessed. Have a great night. See you Friday.
Baby, I've been so confused. Just heard some crazy news. So much to think about. Won't you